Hello friends, good morning. My name is Dev Achada. Today see about the what is database and how to create a database and how to fire the query in database and how to create a database, how to insert record in table, how drop the table, how update the table, and how delete the particular row. So first of all, I need to create the database. So what's the query of the create database? Here I type the query. Query is create database, then database name is, for example, here put my app. Now execute the query. Before execute the query, first select full query, then execute on the execute button. If you get the successful message from the SQL database, you get the green line from here. If any error you find it any error, then here get the green red line from the database. So here I successfully execute the query create database name. So how we see the database in a SQL? So here is the schema tab. Click on the schema tab and refresh here, refresh all. You get the database name is Maya. So here table is empty. So here we now create the table. What is the query of create table? So based on SQL syntax, create table and table name. The table name is, for example, here student. The student is a table name. Now again, I repeat the query, create table name. So here before create a table, you need to specify the database name. Otherwise, you will get error. The error is please select database first. Why give this error? Because in a MySQL we have many database. So at that time we need to assign particular database to MySQL. So here I use my app, then select query and execute the statement. You get the green line from the database. It means the database was selected. Now create table name. Now here give the syntax. It's open braces. Then here I give the declare list of columns. The column name is, for example, SID. SID means student ID. Then space here for assign the database. Assign the data type. The data type is integer and size is here 8. Then comma, second column, student name. Student name here, data type is varchar. Sorry, here my typing mistake. Varchar and size is 30. Then student email, varchar, size is 50. Then address, varchar. Now complete the bracket and semicolon. Now select the query and execute the table. So here you get the message successfully table created. So here you refresh again, you get the table columns. Column the column is SID, S name, email, and address. Now how we insert the data in table? For the insert, we have again write the syntax for the insert query. Insert into table name. What is the table name? Table name is student. 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 Then in bracket, the list out the column. The column name is SID, S name, S email, and address. Here I type SID, S name, S email, and address. Then here is define the number of columns, and according to column syntax, according to column sequence, we need to enter. Here is insert mistake. Define according to column sequence. We need to enter the data as per sequence. For example, id is first, so here value is must be first. So here values, then bracket, id is for example 1, and here must you think about, if data is varchar, it means that's the string data. So at that time you need to put data must by double quotation. Okay, so here for example s name is dev, comma, s email dev @gmail.com, and address is bhavnagar. Then complete the syntax. Okay, then here I select the query and execute the query. At the time you get the green line. And how to view the data, how I check the data inserted or not. So at the time I fire dql command, that's the data query language. What is the data query language? Is the by the select command. Select star means all columns name from table name. Table name is student, student. Then select the query and execute the command. So here you get the dev sid is 1, dev at the gmail.com, and password address is Bhavnagar. Okay. So guys, here I execute the query. Now I want to enter another data. You just put the copy the query, or you just write another query. Just change the data. SID is 2. Here Raj. Okay, Raj @gmail.com, and here I put Ahmedabad. Just select the query and execute it. Okay, then here again fire the query. Okay, the second record is already inserted. Clear? Now, how we update the data? If you want to update data means existing record you need to change. Existing record. For example, the name of Raj you want to replace with the Mayank. So how we update the table? Here write the query, update table name. Table name is student. Then set. After set you need to must apply. Here put the name of column what you want to change. The name is s name. S name is equal to, I put Mayank. Where? Where condition, that's the condition that applied where in a specific column. Where s name, where if you if you have idea about, if you have idea about okay, if you know about particular id of the record, at the time you put the id. For example, here id is 2. So where id is equal to 2. Here change particular record, the id is 2. So I execute the query. Okay, I think update table name, set s name. Okay, just I check once. Okay, here sid, sorry, sid. Okay, because in table we have put sid. So sid is equal to 2. Then execute it. Okay, just one thing. Okay guys, sometime you get this kind of error. The error is you are using a safe mode, that trying to table without where use key column. So here is the query is perfect, but the software restrictions that give the error. So at the time you need to allow the updation of table by using the query. So sometimes you will get the error this kind of. So at the time pass just one command, set SQL safe updates is equal to 0. So 0 is disable, then execute the query. Okay, now I execute the query here, execute successfully. Okay, so here you give the 0, it means disable the safe mode. Safe mode used for the particular security reason. For this security reason, data will be safe and no any other queries fire without your permission. So when you will pass here the SQL update 1, at the time safe mode is enabled. When you pass here 0, at the time safe mode is disabled. Okay. So now the third query is delete particular row. Okay. So here check Mayank updated or not. So check through by the select query or direct you execute the data from the option menu. Here is Mayank. Okay. The earlier name is Raj, but now is student Mayank. Now delete from table name. Table name is student where id SID is equal to 1. Then execute the query. Okay. Now display the data. Okay, you can also view here select star from table name only Maya. The ID 1 is deleted. Okay. Okay, thank you guys.